For decades, India's Air Force outnumbered Pakistan's, providing a strategic cushion and psychological edge. But that gap has nearly vanished. The Indian Air Force's fighter squadrons have dwindled, now almost matching Pakistan's numbers. This isn't a sudden collapse, but a slow erosion. Older jets retired, new acquisitions delayed. For the first time in half a century, the PAF sees itself as a near equal, at least on paper. This parity changes everything: risk calculations, deterrence, and the balance of power. Old assumptions are crumbling. Now it's not just about who has more planes, but who uses them better. The story is no longer about numbers alone. It's about adaptability, training, and technology. The skies over South Asia have entered a new, unpredictable era. The IAF-PAF rivalry began at partition, with India inheriting more assets and building a larger, diverse fleet. India's goal maintained clear air superiority. Pakistan, the underdog, relied on American and later Chinese support, focusing on quality and training. In 1965, PAF's F-86 Sabres with better missiles surprised the IAF. But by 1971, India's air dominance was decisive. India aimed for 42 squadrons to deter both Pakistan and China, a symbol of security. But history shifted. As India invested in high-end jets, Pakistan co-developed the affordable JF-17 with China, modernizing its fleet. While India's squadron numbers fell with retiring jets, Pakistan's remained stable, even growing. Today, the two air forces stand closer in strength than ever before. The old narrative of overwhelming Indian dominance is gone. Why do squadron numbers matter? Each squadron is more than planes. It's pilots, crews, and logistics. More squadrons mean strategic depth, the ability to fight on multiple fronts, absorb losses, and sustain operations. For India, with threats from both Pakistan and China, numbers are critical. The IAF's drop to around 30 squadrons stretches resources thin, creating vulnerabilities. For Pakistan, near parity is a strategic and psychological win, eroding India's deterrence. This confidence can embolden planners, making conflict seem less risky. In war, attrition is brutal. A larger force can absorb losses, a smaller one cannot. Every lost aircraft now hits India harder, forcing caution and potentially ceding initiative. Numbers aren't everything, but in air warfare they're a crucial edge. The balance of squadrons shapes the very calculus of conflict. The 2019 Balakot airstrike was a bold display of Indian air power. Deep strikes, precision, and political resolve. But the next day, Pakistan's large-scale counterstrike exposed India's numerical strain. Outnumbered, IAF pilots fought bravely. Wing Commander Abhinandan shot down an F-16 before being downed himself. The dogfight revealed the operational risks of shrinking squadrons. PAF's ability to field a larger force put IAF defenders on the back foot, despite India's advanced jets. The incident made clear, technology and skill can't fully offset a lack of numbers. Generating more sorties, controlling airspace, and overwhelming the enemy all depend on squadron strength. The Balakot crisis forced India to accelerate new fighter acquisitions. In air combat, quantity still has a quality all its own. The narrowing squadron gap forces India to shift from dominance to credible deterrence. Overwhelming superiority may be gone, so maximizing current assets is key through technology, training, and networked warfare. India must fast-track new fighters and invest in force multipliers, AWACS, refuelers, electronic warfare, and missile defenses. For the region, near parity could mean a tense but more stable balance war becomes riskier for both sides. This demands stronger diplomacy and crisis management. True strength lies not just in numbers, but in the wisdom to avoid war. The ultimate goal, robust deterrence that keeps the skies silent. In South Asia, peace, not dominance, should be the real victory.